Good morning. This is Mohammad Anif Desai. Today's class we will going to discuss the development of a new service. What are these steps are there in the development of new service? Right. So last class we already overview on the 8 steps are there for development of a new service. Today we will going to discuss the step by step what are those steps, right? The first one is what? Generation of new ideas. Generation of new ideas. It means while we are developing any new service, we need to generate the new ideas. We have to come out with the new ideas. It should meet the vision of the industry. It has its vision, capability, and growth plan. Goals of the organization. It should meet the goals of the organization. While developing the new services, we need to start generating the specific ideas. Specific ideas means which is comes under the company's mission and vision. For that we need to appoint, we need to make a panel which can discuss with that ideas and come up with the profitable ideas which generate the new ideas through several sources. That panel has to be generate the new ideas with the several sources. What are those sources? Both internal and external organization. There are two sources of there. That is internal and external organization. Internal source and external source. Internal source are what? Frontline employees, salespersons, and staff members coming in direct contact with the service receiving customers, right? Who are receiving the customers, who are receiving the service, receiving the services. The customer who are receiving the services, they are received from the salesperson directly, and frontline employees and staff members, they know what type of the services the customer need, right? While we are generating the new ideas about the new product, we have to contact with the salespersons first, then frontline employees and staff members, because they come to know, they know very well the customer because they are directly contact with the service receiving customers, and their ideas they will not going to tell directly to the top management that this type of services we need to generate, because they may get hesitate or they may get fear to talk with the top manager. For that, what we have to do, we have to keep a suggestion box in the office area, so that whenever that salespersonal, frontline employees and staff members whenever they will come with the new ideas to generate a new service, that time they will write their ideas in the paper and they will put in the suggestion box, so that whenever we need, we can open the service suggestion box and we will get to know what are the ideas are there in the salesperson and frontline employees and other staff members' mind. So this is a very important aspect. What? Internal source. And by doing this will encourage the internal employees in a such a manner that will encourage and will give a good scope to think about company or the organization. And the ideas coming from internal sources are very close to develop or to introduce a new service, right? The second one is external sources. What are the external sources? What are the external sources are included in the what are the sources are included what are the sources are included in the external source? Who are there in the external sources? The first one is what? Experts in the field. Some persons are there, they are expert in the market. For them, we need to give up, we need to assign a work to come up with the new ideas. And also market information system and gap analysis, right? They are in the market, they know in and out of the market, they will come up with the good ideas which is very near to the development of a new services. It is very close to the development of a new services, because uh, they are very good contact with the customers in the market, right? In addition, what we have to do, we have to do the seminars, conferences and trade journals also. Market research and market reports including gap analysis must demanded. Gap analysis establish new idea of the unfulfilled demand of the customers. What is the gap analysis? It establishes the new idea of the unfulfilled demand of the customers. This is also the way to generate the new ideas about the new uh, service, or production of a new service, right? And seminar is also very helpful. Conferences and trade journals, we have to publish in the journals, we have to see the trade journals. And market research is the very important aspect. Market reports also, some reports are there, market reports, other companies or other whatever that may be, we have to analyze those reports and we'll come to know the we will generate with the new ideas from that particular seminars, conference and trade journals also, right? This is the two way we can generate the new ideas. The next step is what? Screening of ideas. It means screening of ideas, it means whatever will come with the ideas, whatever will come out with the ideas, those ideas we have to screen, right? We can't generate the new product with whatever we have, whatever the ideas we have with us right now, by doing general seminars, market research, contact with the our internal employees, salespersons, whatever the idea is given. By all these, we can't generate the, or we can't develop the new product, because we have to see which is the good idea, and which idea will going to execute and will produce a new service. This is very important. Screening means we have to screen the ideas whatever we have by the salespersons or generals, whatever seminars from them. Okay, we can't develop all the ideas. You can't develop all the ideas into the new product, into the new services. We can't introduce new service with the all ideas. We have to screen and we have to get the best one from that particular ideas, so that we can get the more benefit from the our new product development, right? For that, there are some screening procedures are there. They will screen the ideas from that particular process, and the management will come out with the good idea which will going to be develop a new services, right? Next one is what? Testing of the new service concept. Testing of the new service concept. It means whatever the idea we have, after scanning that particular ideas, we will get one particular which is the best among the idea collected by the market research team, right? After choosing that particular idea, we're going to develop a new product, new services. Like product, we can't test that. Like product, we can't test that particular new services, right? We'll going to produce a product, and we're going to test the particular product. But in the service, what we have to do, we can't do like that. Once the new service idea passes the screening test, the next stage is testing of the new service concept. What they are telling, once the ideas are passing in the screen test, then we will going to start off with this testing of a new service concept, right? This will transform the new services idea into a service concept which must meet fully the need for satisfying the customer. That will going to be satisfy the customer needs, right? In the case of the marketing physical product, this is done effectively. That's what I told you. In the product, in the case of the product, we will going to produce and we will going to issue in the market, then it will give the particular result. But in case of the services, it is intangible. Development testing of the service concept become abstract. It is very tough. The testing of the concept is generally done by the presenting the idea before a small committee of selected customers. What they will do, while they will produce a new service, that time will have some they will have the group of some customers, some selected customers. In front of them, they will give their new service, or they will going to launch their new services, right? With the help of the brochures, lectures, and other visual documents and paper to test the reaction or response of the member of the committee. They are going to give that particular new services with the help of brochures, literature, and other visual documents. They will come to know that what is the response of the particular members of the committee, right? Then they will come to know which one we have to, whether that particular new service product has to be introduced or not. After seeing all the response of the member of the committee, or whatever, after seeing all the response of the particular the target customers in front of them, they will going to launch a new product. They will see their particular suggestions, or they will analyze their responses on the new services. If it is the response is positive, or the response is in such a manner that which should be accepted, and we will going to introduce a new service, then they will introduce a new service, or else they will stop the that particular idea, and they will go once again the new idea. This is all about the today's session. The next session we will going to see the further 5 steps are there, no? That we are going to see in the next session.